pulling back today. Nothing like insanely crazy. I'm gonna show you guys what I fucking make my pre out of. Like I have actual pre. Like I have I have Bucked Up, like the woke as fuck one. I have Godzilla, like Rise. I've got I got the fucking Sea Bomb Essentials one. I got a couple. But I've been really liking the Total War lately, but I heard that the powder wasn't really like anywhere near as good as the pre-made. But yeah, so I grabbed this and then get a little bit of beta alanine. It's a back day. I don't really try and go crazy on my beta alanine on a back day. I think the only day I really like use more than normal is when I do like SBD because all my compound lifts in one day. So it definitely takes a fucking toll on me, like physically. But there's no need for you to be fucking taking the same amount of shit that a huge ass bodybuilder would. Oh, I'm not a cretin. Yeah, we're gonna get into deadlifts here in a second. Okay, so I did a couple of feeler sets with 135, then I went up to like 185, and then I went up to 205, and then 225, and now I'm at 245. I'm not doing normal deadlifts because normal deadlifts, I don't know, I feel my hamstrings like come into play way too much. Might just be my form, but for now, I do feel way more of like a lower back workout when I do like deficits. I can get like anywhere between like 6 to 8. But if I can't get that much, then I'll just lower the weight and get to 6 to 8, or go to failure. Let's see how this goes. There's no way that was like. Yeah, definitely feel like I'm going a little too heavy. I don't know. I want to just like go over a little bit about like how people don't like deadlifts and why I personally feel like it's a really, really like weird thing. Aside from that, unless you're doing like some really weird variants where you fucking shrug at the top or whatever, you're not really working a majority of your back. I personally do them because one, it's a good way to gauge my strength at the beginning of my lift. I don't go super heavy, so I don't end up burning through all my energy for the rest of the lift. Um, I need a way to work like just my lower back. Yeah, there's like back extensions and there's like fucking good mornings and there's like weighted pull-ups which have more of a benefit for all your body. But one, I don't have the equipment to do weighted pull-ups and I can't like tie a fucking weight to my legs with my reps. They're not that long, kind of short, low key. And I don't really feel the same type of workout I do on back extensions and good mornings that I do on deadlifts. And deadlifts, I don't know. I like it because it like builds a really good just like routine, getting good at like form and stuff. That's why I like my compound lifts like this, bench and squats. Yeah, all three of them, they don't have amazing benefits. Like, yeah, you can always swap out bench for incline bench. You can always swap out squats for like hack squats or leg press, something simpler, less of like demanding shit. And you can always swap out deadlift for like good mornings or like, back extensions. But I like the stabilization I build with this. I don't know, it builds a good it builds around just like the main components like this. It really helps my delts like just get used to like holding weight. Helps my forearms get a good grip. Even if I use wraps, your forearms still come into play. With squats, I can feel my hips like actually doing something. The bench, it helps with like my inner rotation. I can genuinely feel like if I can feel the difference between when I do like just a straight path to where like a 90 to 45-degree angle, get a really good like push, and it helps me like figure that out. It helps my front delts definitely. And overall, most of these compound lifts they help me brace my core. I don't have the craziest core known to man, but this definitely helps me build strength in my core. But let's get into the set. Ooh, gravity took me on that one. You rap? Please work. Yeah, that's enough. Keep it a buck with you. I think I shit my pants. There you go. Now it's on. Jesus. That would have been tragic. No panic. Alright. So I'm gonna do like a feeler set, you know, somewhere between like 8 to 12. Did I hit me short? Genuinely. It's horrible. Okay, okay. Come on. No. Oh, I got stuck. Unhand me, you foul wench. The manager at my gym just walked up and told me like, be careful where I record. So I gotta be like really, really careful. It's because like, no one's complained yet, but he was like, someone might complain and then that's a problem and then blah blah blah. So I was like, oh okay, okay, that's all good. I'm really cool with that manager. I really like him to be honest. He's a really cool person. So yeah, I'm just gonna respect that and go about workout a little more conscious. Make sure there's no one in the background, or if someone's in the background, I gotta do the courtesy of telling them. But I'm gonna throw the weight around a little more, just like get the reps done with. Forget about super duper controlling and stuff. You know, gets down, I feel it in my lats. That's all that really matters, and that should be cool. Yeah, no. All right. Let's move on to some sort of row. I think this gym has a T-bar row. Did a couple of feeler reps. You know, want to see how this machine feels when I do it. I was gonna go do a row, but then I came to a conclusion that like I kind of want to just thrash my lats first and then go on to some sort of row. Even though technically this is a high row, I feel it so much more in my lats that I don't even consider it. I consider it more like a front pull down, just without the underhand part. I don't know. Oh, okay. Felt pretty good, but I definitely would have gotten in a better range of reps if I just upped the weight a little bit. All right, up the weight a little bit. I'm gonna try and throw this around, really just put some tension on my back. And then after this, we might go into lighter rows and then maybe pullovers. Who knows? We'll... It was a good set. All right. Good googly moogly. Jesus Christ, my calluses are horrible right now. Alright, so normally I would end up doing some sort of underhand row just because I like biasing my lats a little more. But there wasn't really any underhand rows open without like a shit ton of people around it. And I have social anxiety. Can do that. I think instead of doing normal rows, I'm gonna do Yates rows. It's like more of it's just a bent over row, but a little more upright. And just see if I'm liking this weight. I picked up 45, like 135, and was like, maybe this is a little too heavy for this late in the workout. So I'm just doing 115. So. Slamming the weight does not make it heavier. Yep, so finish this and then go on to T-bar rows. Nope. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm like sitting here and I was like, fuck with my camera. Dude, first off, let me put this in the retrospect. I'm short as fuck. Like, imagine the Trent twins, but shorter. That's literally me. Like, the Trent twins are like 5'6", 5'7". Like, somewhere around like 5'5" to 5'8". Like, they're in that range, right? I'm 5'3". I don't look 5'3" there. And I don't look my age. I just turned 16, bro. This, this, I don't look 16. Anyways, that being said, let's get into the set. Just 90 for as many as I can. And then after that, I'm going to go on to just the 45 and really just slow control, get a good stretch, squeeze at the top, and try and use as little body language as I can for this entire set. All right, there you go. Yeah, no. Doing to I fucking have calluses on my hands. Really just deep stretch. You know what's it? On my cross. Oh, my thumb calluses. No. Low key, not Sigma. I'm like really close to shitting my pants. Alright, there you go. Nope. What the Sigma? What the Sigma? I've been playing too much fucking Warzone, dude. Every time I get into someone's proximity chat, all I hear is, what the Sigma? It's actual brain rot. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I'm not feeling that anymore. The setup of it is a little weird, so just want to really get a good stretch and then really contract to the bottom. It's really hard to find like a good placement for it. Like for me, I have to literally plant on it. Oh, yeah, no. Let's go a little closer for that. I think I'm gonna drop set it into just normal pull downs. Yeah, no, I'm good. I think that's it for the workout. Let's go check the pump. All right, let's turn the exposure down a little bit. Check out the back pump. Nothing crazy. I'm not super duper big or whatever, you know. Like I could say I've definitely grown a lot since my bulk, definitely put on some size. But like I'm nowhere near massive. Kind of like the whole point of this shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I'm not like I'm small just because I'm like 5'3", but I'm not like insecure about it. Like I know only like a year and a half into lifting, so I know it's gonna be a while before I actually put on significant size. But considering where I started off at, where low key, here, let me. Oh, that's ski mask, free ski mask. Considering where I started off at, where it was like my my forearms now were bigger than my biceps then. They were bigger than my whole arm. So, I've definitely made progress. Like that, dude. Before, my lats looked like that. But they looked like this when they were pumped up. They've definitely put on some size. There's definitely something to grab there now. And it's like my overall back definitely gotten bigger. It's not like as small as it used to be. Like, it's definitely been a journey though. Like, I'm not doing crazy good. I'm not doing crazy bad. Um, I'm just trying my best with what I have. You know, Cutting down with no job was really hard, and bulking up with no job was really hard. So I was like, if I really want to make this shit work, let me get a job. So I got my grades up. I did all that. I got a job. So now it's like I can actually work towards it. Let's do a lat spread and then a back double bicep and see how we're looking. Nah, I don't think I'm doing great. One of my favorite poses is this shit, where it's like that shit. Oh, I look like a fucking redneck. Yeah. I'm not trying to copy Sam Sulek with this shit, dude. It's just so convenient, like to have this clipped here, because my chain isn't thick enough for my bike to hold on to. Yeah. Fucking a. Yeah, good back day. I hope these videos kind of like not only help keep me in track, but inspire someone to like maybe start lifting on for themselves. Like, there's no downside of putting on muscle. I don't know. That's just from my perspective. It's a little different for everyone. But I hope all you guys have a great day. And yeah, I'm gonna take a rest day tomorrow, and then SBD, which is squat, bench, deadlift, or legs, depends on how I'm feeling.